Hey, my Lipton. So I wanted to come in here. This is going to be real quick. I'm not going to be too long. But I wanted to come in here and do a one battle after another review. And I'm laughing because I'm thinking about when I went to go see it in theaters. So I saw this on Sunday. I was planning on doing a review on Monday, but things happen. And I just recently had to do my pop culture talk review. So I went to go watch this movie. So at first, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I didn't know whether I wanted to go watch this because I was like, it's been a minute since I've been in the theater, blah blah blah. And then I think I saw Chris Stuckman review and he said that the movie was good. So I was like, you know what? I remember I called up my sister. Mind you, she was at work. I called up my sister and I was like, listen, once you get out of work, grab your bags and things like that. Come to my house. We're gonna head over to the AMC movie theaters to go watch this movie. Okay. So I bought the tickets online. Um, and I bought the movie tickets to go watch this movie, a seven I think 8 p.m. movie. So I went to go watch this movie theater. So I did see the commercials and the trailers for this movie, but I was like, okay, I'm not sure. What is this giving? I did watch Chris Stuckman's review, so I kind of had an idea about what the movie was gonna be about, but I still was kind of going in there, fresh turkey, didn't see no spoilers, anything like that. So, and okay, warning, spoiler alert, there's gonna be some spoilers in this movie, okay? If y'all don't want no spoilers, click it off, hang it up flat screen, go watch the movie, and then come back to my review to watch my review. So, when we first get into the movie, okay, we got our snacks, we bought our movie food and everything, we sit in this theater. The beginning of this movie, y'all, they were so freaked out. They were so freaked out in this movie. Okay, first of all, obviously you have Leonardo DiCaprio, teyanataylor, Regina Hall, you have Sean Penn. You have this new actress, what's her name? Chase Infinity. So, she played the daughter of Leonardo DiCaprio and teyanataylor, whatever. So in the beginning of this movie, this starts off with some sexual, this was free. It was freaked out the first half, okay? Tiana Taylor, Tiana Taylor's character, she was so extra, bro. And she was freaked out in the beginning. Sean Penn's character was this fucking I don't even know what to call he was a racist, but yet how do you say, fetishized Teyanataylor. So he wanted to fuck her, but he still hated black people. And then you had Leonardo DiCaprio's character. So this movie was based on revolutionaries, the French 75. Teyanataylor and Leonardo DiCaprio are all in this French 75 thing. Clearly, Teyanataylor and Leonardo DiCaprio's characters, they were, messing around and stuff. This movie, I will say this though. If I were to so I enjoyed the action. The action was really, really good. I will say that too. The cinematography was really, really good. It kept you on your toes. I was not expecting, I mean, maybe I should have, because based on the trailers that I saw, especially of Leonardo DiCaprio with the phone. But I wasn't expecting the comedy. The comedy. There were some one-liners in here and some comedic scenes in here. I was this one particular scene in this movie with Sean Penn's character and Willow, that was her name in the movie, Willow, whatever, Chase Infinity's character, where there was one scene between those two. It was so funny. I was laughing my ass off in the theater. And then there was another part too with also Sean Penn's character. Me and my sister were talking about this in the movie. We were like, yo, why the hell is he walking he was a stereotypical caricature, G.I. Joe built ass character. The way he was walking, I was just oh my god. I was like, bro, why are you walking like that? And I'm laughing about it because I'm thinking about it in my mind. I'm thinking about when I went to go watch the movie. But yeah, Sean Penn's character was a cackle. Y'all need to go watch. Honestly, I would say y'all need to go watch it just to see him, because he has some lines. Also, what's his name? Paul Thomas Anderson. You clearly watched some KKK tapes from back in the 50s. I don't know. Maybe you watched some old school Grand Wizard KKK tapes. Okay, Ku Klux Klan tapes. to get some of the dialogue for this movie, because when I tell you there was some white supremacist ass dialogue taking place in this fucking movie, like, and they were putting it in a comedic way, but at the same time I was like, oh, like, wait, when you really catch some of the shit that was being said in this movie, I was just like, wow, like, are we really just watching, like, we really just out here watching whole, like, KKK members in suits, like, just like having casual conversations about, you know, half breeds and mutts and all these, you know, just extra. Okay, this movie was extra. Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio's character, I'm not gonna lie to you, he was so used, like, especially towards like the middle part of the movie. I was just like, oh, he was such a fool. Like, Leonardo DiCaprio's character, Bob, he was such a fool. Like, he couldn't get it together. Like, he really couldn't get it together. Like, I was just looking at this man like, bro, if you don't go over there and save your daughter, like figure this out, bro. Like, your brains are literally rotten and scrambled due to all the drugs and alcohol and all that extra shit that you've been injecting into your body. You don't even know what the hell is going on. I was just like, oh my God, like, Bob was a mess. Bob was a mess in this movie. Teyana Taylor's character, and me and my sister kept saying it in the movie theater. Her character, I think her character, Beverly, Perfidia Beverly, yeah, that was her character's name. She, like, it's like she's with the movement, and then, like, she gets pregnant with Willow, and then, you know, she gives birth, and she, like, I guess she has like some form of like jealousy thing with her baby, because she feels like Bob was giving more attention to the baby than he was to her, and she felt like she needed to go out there and fight the good fight, but then she ended up becoming a rat. So it's just like, Perfidia, girl, like, she was doing the most. She was doing the most, and she really abandoned her child because she was jealous of the child. That's really what it is. Perfidia abandoned her baby because she was jealous of her baby, because she felt like Bob was giving more attention to Willow than he was to her. That's really what it is. That's really, really what it is. And I would like to see what other people's opinion on that is, because it's like, I'm not gonna lie to you, even though, like, I really enjoyed this movie, I did, I can see where, like, there might be some, you know, the more, and y'all know me on this channel, y'all know I'm a little bit woke over here, okay? I'm a little bit woke. I can see where there might be some black women that might find issue with the way that the black female characters were portrayed in this movie, and that's like Teyana Taylor's character. Also, this girl on the side, the one right here on the bottom left with the hair, you know, her name in the movie was Jungle Pussy, and I was just like I can, like, the way that the black women were portrayed in this movie, like, you know, they were very portrayed as very, like, hyper masculine, like, especially with the whole abandonment thing, and, like, you know, I can see, especially with the hypersexuality too, with Teyana Taylor's character. So I can see where there might be, you know, a few of the, woke minded, you know, I'm a little bit woke too. So I gotta be honest, okay? I can see where they might find an issue with how the black female characters were portrayed in this movie, because, and on top of it, you know, they're on the front lines for this revolutionary thing. So it's like y'all mainly putting them as leaders. So it's like, I can see where that can be a problem. You know, you know, that's a whole different conversation about how Hollywood likes to negatively portray black women, especially dark-skinned black women in film. That's a whole different conversation. But, you know, outside of that, I did really enjoy this movie. I was not expecting the comedy was it was good. It was good. I was not expecting that. You know, I'm really, really interested in watching Paul Thomas Anderson's past work. I've heard of There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis. I never watched it, so I am planning on watching There Will Be Blood, and I don't know, maybe I might do a review, maybe you know, it depends on how I feel about it. But I definitely recommend y'all going to theaters and watching this movie. You know, it's a Leonardo DiCaprio movie. Y'all know me, like, anything Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm gonna go watch. Like, at this point, I feel like I've supported Leonardo DiCaprio films, like, for the past 15 years, I would say. So, but yeah, I definitely recommend going. And honestly, like, you know, this movie, it was meant for like the big screen, and it's like, and this movie really showed me how much I miss the movie theaters. So it's like, I'm glad that I went to the movies to watch it instead of waiting for it to come out on streaming services. So I definitely want you guys to go and, you know, go buy your tickets, go watch the movie, go watch this in movie theaters. You know, we need other films apart from like superhero films, okay? So definitely go support this movie. Please tell me what you guys, if y'all guys did watch it, please tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Tell me your comments, tell me how you guys feel about it, what kind of grade rating do you give it. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get up to 2,000 subscribers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.